if you've read Michael Gerber's book, The E-Myth, the E myth is about the entrepreneur myth, is the idea that the myth is that entrepreneurs are people who go into business, risk capital, and they try to make a return on the capital. But the reason it's a myth is because most people who go into business, they are technically skilled people who just wanted to get rid of the boss. And so they want to go out on their own, and they basically create something that could be considered a business, but it's really just them working, them running everything, not really utilizing capital. And they're glad to get rid of the boss, but then they end up being a one-man show, and then they do the technical work they used to do with a lot of extra business-related things on top of it. And I read the E-Myth. It was, even though it was written before this whole digital nomad fad, before the digital nomad word even was a word, I'm seeing the E-Myth a lot with the people who are just programmers or software developers or just designers. It's not like they have a design shop or a software development company. It's just them. And because design work is done 100% on the computer with Photoshop, and dev work is done 100% of the time in the computer, it's a new updated version of the E-Myth, where you didn't want to have a boss, you didn't want to work at a design firm, you didn't want to work at a software development firm, so you quit, you started your own company, but it's still just you're not risking capital, you're basically a freelancer. Now, I did a lot of freelancing for years. I didn't even have any really good skills like design or development. I just did freelance writing for people, and then I also managed a couple AdWords accounts, Facebook, ads, small things that didn't require any technical skills because I didn't actually know how to do development. But while I was doing that, I didn't kid myself that this was a writing company. No, I realized I'm a freelancer. I'm earning money, trading dollars for hours. I'm not utilizing capital. No one trusted me. No one gave me a loan. People just paid me $20 whenever I wrote them an article. And I think it would be good for people to realize that the E-Myth is repeating. One of the places I look is if you go to the QuickBooks website and you say, hey, I'm starting a new company, and they ask you, how big is your company? The most common response you're supposed to fill in is one person. It's just me. And if you're not working with anybody else, and if you're not utilizing any kind of investment whatsoever, you're just working, it's a job, you're a freelancer, and this is where the E-Myth is still happening, and it's probably always been happening, and then now it's, even with digital nomads, it's happening again.